All right. First, just a little housekeeping for the presentation. We're on channel 74 today, and I do need to collect some pertinent information from you. Thank you for coming. It's very exciting for me to be here and be able to speak about some neat stuff on here. Is everyone aware of how to change their channel on their response card? You're going to press the Go button on your card, and then you're going to press the channel 7, 4, and press Go one more time, and you'll get a solid green light. Let me know if that is okay for you and if everything's coming through. All right. Awesome. Okay, guys. Obviously, I'm here from Turning Technologies, work as the regional rep for the entire region that we're covering today. So I work with Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, and Wisconsin. And we're going to be discussing some of the things that have to do with distance learning. First of all, I wasn't sure because of the attendance who was a user, long-time user who wasn't, kind of wanted to get an idea of just what you need in a classroom. You need your receiver, you need your response cards, and the software downloaded. So that's what we have in here. But there are a lot of times when you have classrooms that are not your traditional class. So what I'm going to ask you today, just so I can get an idea for myself, what are you out in the audience? Are you number 1, faculty, number 2, administration, number 3, a student, or number 4, an IT professional? So if you guys can ring in for me. 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's just 5 of us out there. Is everybody having an okay time? You're getting a green light. 74. You okay? Need me to? Oh yeah, I have people to help. All right, I'm not used to that. I usually travel alone. So, just one left in there. Sometimes, ladies, it's tough with the fingernails. Just go ahead and plop that in. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, so we have a good split between, I was like, who's a student? Oh, cool. Okay, so we have a good split between the audience out there. First of all, are your classes synchronous or asynchronous that you're interested in here for this distance learning program?
So can you explain those?
Synchronous meaning just like we are right now. I'm either listening to someone present in the classroom with them, or I'm in a different classroom setting, or I'm on the web page listening to them go through a presentation, something like that. Or asynchronous, where I am all by myself, logging in and watching the presentation. So where I'm not going piece by piece with my instructor. Does that make sense to you?
So if I'm teaching him a WAC and I have students in another city, that's still synchronous?
Right, they're with you the whole time. They're in class with you, but they're not in the same room.
Real time versus not real time.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we have 80% of you. Good thing, because our system works in a synchronous environment. So A+ for those of you in the room. If you were not here for that particular reason, I would have to say I'm sorry, but we only work in a synchronous environment. So I just want to make sure that everybody's with me on that. Now, are your classes only distance learning? Are they only away from you, maybe on a web page and a web view? Or do you have a mixture, part traditional in your classroom, part away from you? Or are they in multiple classrooms taught from one location? We're on channel 74 for all the users who walked in. If you do not know how to program your channel, I can tell you how. So you're going to press the Go button. 7, 4, go. It should flash green. Okay. Jan, are you good?
7, 4, or 7, 1?
7, 4. This is something that's important. So are your classes all outside the classroom, or do you have an intermix of traditional or distance, or are you doing multiple locations? So once everybody, Rob, do you want to? Sorry for the delay there. Glad you all came in. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we have part traditional. So from what I'm gathering just from going around and looking at different schools, that looks to be the move towards things. Is that, from your understanding, is that really the move to do a part traditional, part distance now? Okay. You're all like, stop talking. Okay. Just to give you an idea of some things that we have available for distance learning. We have what's called a remote USB hub. I know it's a lot of information, but I did that because there's lots of technical people who like to know every technical spec that I cannot rally off the top of my head. So, but what the USB hub does is it's going to allow you to connect to one host computer. So if I'm teaching here and I'm talking to, say, my students, I'll give an example just of a university that I work with, Ohio State University. They'll have a main campus class at the Columbus campus. But then Mansfield and different regions are going to want to listen in on that same campus conversation. What this allows you to do is use the response card in each location and have the chart show up at the main location. They're going to be able to talk to that main computer. So that's what this particular piece of hardware does.
So each of the outlying cities, there's this hub.
Right. So that's going to be connected to a computer in the classroom, and that hub will be connected, and it will be able to talk to the main host computer, so your computer, wherever you're located. Make sense?
So your classes, the students have to gather in some location. In other words, you can't have students in their own home.
You can right, with this device, you would need the students to be in a specific location, probably watching you via like a video conferencing. Okay, that with this particular device. Now the future of this, this is actually a third-party application. Someone else had invented this, and our USB hub seems to work with this, and it works great. So our receivers are doing things. Well, we wanted to take it a step further. So now our receivers are going to be able to do this. Our receivers are going to be able to talk to computers from multiple locations. You don't need an extra hub. You don't need any extra. You need one piece of software to hook it in, and they'll be able to talk to each other. That's the generation coming up. So, that's your summer. So this is something you're looking to, and at this point, if I'm not mistaken, most of you are looking for a fall implementation. You're not looking right now. This can be tested out maybe this summer while you have small classes and easy to manage, and then maybe implemented in a larger environment in the fall. So definitely, if you need more information on that, I would be the rep in the area. So I can help you out there. But this is allowing, again, a video conferencing multiple locations with a computer present in the classroom and being able to connect all at one time and seeing that screen. So what does that do? It says my students can go into the bookstore, buy this clicker, use it in classes, but if they have a non-traditional class, they can still work with it. So trying to evolve and make things happen more and more. Any questions?
Talk about a new receiver unit?
Yes. Yeah, that XR receiver will have a new receiver.
Good.
Yeah.
Will it work with the current one?
Yes, backward compatible. Yes. These are going to be a standard, but for the new applications and universities who want to do a little bit more, they'll be able to use XR, but they'll both work with the same receiver, but the receiver coming out. Okay. My interactivity is low in this room. You'd think I didn't work for this company. Okay. Well, one of our big users of this particular device is the University of Oklahoma. Happens to be their pharmacy school. And I have a little video demo of them using this system. So it kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like and how they interact with one another. So I'm going to put it on. Is it on?
Here, we're going to have a question today. First question, if you look at the devices themselves, there's a key number pad. They both have letters and numbers with each of the keys and things like that. And basically,
so this is what the students outside of that classroom are seeing.